name of the raga is Rag Shivanjali. I start with Alala.
Boa noite, sejam todos muito bem-vindos à meditação coletiva. É muito importante nós meditarmos juntos. As Kundalini se unem em forças, vibrações são mais intensas. O divino se faz mais presente. Agora, como seu próprio mestre, assuma a postura de meditação. Procure se afastar de todas as distrações externas. Preste atenção na respiração. Vamos juntos inspirar e segurar o ar no pulmão. Agora solte, mantenha o pulmão vazio. Inspire novamente. Encha o pulmão de ar. Segure. Solte, deixe o pulmão vazio. E retome a sua respiração normal, consciente. Vamos juntos elevar a Kundalini e dar os bandhas de proteção. Vamos preparar o banho de pés. Dê 7 bandhas na água, ou seja, 7 voltas no sentido horário com a mão direita. Agora mergulhe os pés. E vamos fazer uma introspecção. Vamos observar o estado do nosso corpo sutil. Veja o que você sente nas mãos. Tem calor, tem pontada, tem formigamento. Uma mão mais pesada, mais quente do que a outra. Ou um dedo específico. Procure observar. É muito importante você conhecer as suas necessidades vibracionais específicas. Se você tiver alguma dúvida sobre o que isso significa, por favor, nos pergunte. Agora vamos colocar a mão direita em direção à Mãe Terra. Mantra Ashri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Leve a mão direita para o lado esquerdo do abdômen, o nabi, e afirme por 10 vezes: Mãe, por tua graça, eu sou uma pessoa satisfeita. Descanse a mão direita sobre o colo e leve a mão esquerda para o lado direito do abdômen. Mãe, por favor, cuida de todas as minhas preocupações, familiares, profissionais e materiais. Eu entrego tudo aos pés de lótus do amor divino. Mantra Ashri Lakshmi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Raja Lakshmi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Descanse a mão esquerda. Com a mão direita, nós vamos dar bandhas em toda a região do nabe, do estômago, do abdômen. Então, dê voltas no sentido horário, sentido do relógio. É na realidade o sentido para onde a mão se move mais facilmente. Mas se você tiver dúvida, apenas repouse a mão sobre o umbigo. E peça, Mãe, por favor, me dê a paz e a satisfação que vem de dentro. E não depende de nada mais. Mantra a Shri Lakshmi Vishnu. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Vishnu Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Descanse a mão. Abra os olhos e olhe para o ponto vermelho no rosto de Shri Mataji, procurando não pensar em nada. Dessa forma, nós limpamos o Agnya Chakra. Feche os olhos, massageie o topo da cabeça, fazendo uma força, uma pressão. Peça, Mãe, por favor, estabilize a minha realização do Si, a minha conexão com Deus, e me permita estar além do tempo, além de todas as preocupações, que eu possa sentir a graça divina, o amor divino me envolvendo. Descanse a mão e permaneça em meditação. Muito bem. Chegou a hora da gente encerrar o banho de pés. Vamos enxaguar os pés, descartar a água e na volta reassumir a postura de meditação. Espero que todos tenham retornado. Vamos assistir agora a palestra de Srimad proferida na Índia no ano de 1988.
From yesterday's program and all these days, you must have realized that to get your Kundalini working out, to get her rush towards the Sahasrara, and to widen your Sushumna Nadi, it is not necessary that you should sit for meditation for 3 to 5 hours. Of course, you must meditate for a short time, because that is at a point where you are alone, one with your God. But otherwise, in the collective, when you merge into it, then the Kundalini rises the same way. It's a very discreet way of understanding what happens. In the collective, when you are, you compensate each other, complement each other, and a subtler side of the cosmos starts manifesting in you. Then, if you could really merge, there's a word in merge in Sanskrit language or in Marathi language is very good as Ramamana. I don't think merging with joy. But there's no with, you see, merging into joy. So if you can merge into the joy of anything that is such, you can become a meditative personality. You can achieve that meditative mood within yourself. With that mood, with that force, new, subtler dimensions start breaking out within you. Your different kind of conditionings which are like shackles binding you down just open out and you become a free person, bandha mukta. With that force, everything breaks. Your ego breaks, your conditioning breaks, and you become one with the joy of life, divine life. This you can experience, but to retain it within yourself is only possible if you do your practices in Sahaja Yoga. To control your attention, to keep your attention to higher values, to the higher things. Let us see what are the low value system that we get into. Which is regarded as something very important otherwise. The first in the modern times is the consciousness of time. What is the time now? What time we have to reach? Oh God, what is the time we are going to start it? What time are we going to sleep? Now you have experienced that yesterday we went home about 6 o'clock and slept at 6, if he slept at all. You were quite tired till 2 o'clock, I think. Then that Gondal business started. And you again relived the whole sequence with a greater gusto, I must say. So, at that time, those people who try to keep dignity and try to keep out of it are still keeping down their conditioning. Supposing there is a man who is a governor, for example, a quite healthy, young, can dance. I mean, old people need not do all that, but they can at least break through very well into the barriers of conditionings. But such a person starts thinking, what is this going on? And, oh, it's nonsense, how can I join this? It looks very rustic sometimes, looks something not very decent, decorous, like a waltz, but is extremely natural and childlike, innocent. You can make out the people who are still in the barrier. They even find it difficult to say Jai Mataji. Such people are still bound down by the shackles of the worldly life. Then they are all the time seeing the time, what is the time, and again getting a headache. At such times, you should never see the time because you will get a headache if you see it. Realizing it's very late, you see. And you say, oh God, it is 4 o'clock, we are still here. So, it's important for all of us not to have any watches, and even if you have, not to see them, or even if you see them, they should be stopped. So you go beyond time. You go beyond time. You don't feel the time. You don't feel the tiredness of time. And you just forget yourself, which is tied down by time all the time. Now, then the second one is we talk so much, oh, we should have no religions, no jati, no party, like that. We say, all of us. We should have no caste system. Indians especially, caste system is the curse. People will talk like that. And when it comes to their own daughter's wedding, they will not go beyond their caste. Caste system is bad, your religion is bad, this is bad, that bad. But when it comes to actual understanding of religion, you can easily scratch them and find out from where they come. Worst of all, the conditioning is of so-called religions. And this has to be broken completely, because they are all false, based on something solid. Supposing you have a very solid foundation and on that you put up a house of, say, pack of cards, as they say. How long is it going to last? If you go to the foundations, you find all the foundations are just the same. But these pack of cards are different. And they are the greatest delusions for human beings, which we are seeing every day in every religion, in every country, in every caste. But still, we are frightened of something nonsensical, something historical, or I don't know what. We don't want to give up that. That's another very big binding force to very low grade life. I mean, say two caste people meet, same people. How do they talk? Oh, so you are of the same caste. He says, yes, I am. Then you must be knowing this man. Yes, yes, he is my father's brother's, this thing. In Marathi they will say Sakha. Sakhyatla Sakha. म्हणजे काय? Like that. Oh, so you are the cousins, sisters, this thing, that thing, real husband. And such terrible talks, I don't know, they go on for hours together. And then I don't know what is the satisfaction out of it. Then ultimately they find out sometimes, or mostly, that both of them are related to a dacoit, or to a thug, or to some sort of a bankrupt, or some sort of a horrible man. And they recede back. Then they don't want to show any relationship. So this kind of nonsensical talks. For example, if the ladies meet, oh, they will say, where did you buy this sari? I bought it there. Oh, I went there. How much you paid? She said this. Such waste of time goes on and on and on and on. The whole life is wasted in such a low grade understanding of life's value. Then they will also talk ill, do this. I mean, you can build upon that, all the filth. It's something like the fungus growing. From the dead, with little heat, the fungus starts growing, mutation takes place, and the fungus becomes an aggressive, can become cancerous, this, that. In the same way, all this low-grade life starts. Then this low-grade life can extend in every walk of life, like politics, economics, everywhere. Because it is like plastic. Plastic can get into cloth, can get into trees, can get into everything. In the same way, this horrible low-grade business goes into these various things, and a person cannot rise above this built-in plastic bondages we have. At this time, when we have such kind of programs, everything breaks off and you really dissolve into the love of God. There are so many other mundane things. If you see how people talk, how they joke and all that, you'll think it's all filth going around you. Slowly you will gradually recede from it. That is how you prepare yourself for retaining this joy within yourself.
Obrigada, Shri Mataji. Novamente. Vamos meditar agora em completa liberdade, além do ego, dos condicionamentos e do tempo.
Mataji, daya karo.
Observe as suas vibrações novamente. Nas mãos, veja se existe uma diferença em relação ao que você registrou no início. E vamos juntos cantar o mantra do Sahasrara. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasarasvati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Podemos então finalizar a meditação elevando a Kundalini e dando os bandhas. Muito obrigada a todos pela participação. Não deixem de convidar seus parentes, amigos, conhecidos para conhecerem a meditação. Tenham todos uma excelente noite. Um grande abraço. Namastê. Jai Shri Mataji.